Hello, N4H&H here. In case you're wondering, do I travel with amateur radios? Well, I do. I always take this little guy, the Yaesu VX2. I've had that for quite some time. When it grows up, I guess it'll be an HT. Yeah, it's just a mini HT. That's not the original antenna. That's a diamond upgrade. It's better than the factory dummy load, as we call them, but not as good as the Diamond SRH770S. But can you imagine that antenna on that little radio? No, I use this antenna with this radio. Bear with me here, holding the camera here. The FT3DR. So inside this backpack, this blue bag here, that's got a rope and weight that I throw over limbs to pull up this antenna, which is the NY4G portable in-fed half-wave. I featured that in a video a few weeks ago. I featured it in numerous videos. And then that is my guying kit for this mast. And so it stays in here. And when I say kit, there's a carabiner. I just slide down on the mast till it stops. There are 3 ropes coming off of it, and then I use tent pegs. There's another pouch in here. Well, there's my seat cushion that I just put on a log. The clipboard that you've seen in other videos. There's where the Morse paddle goes. It has magnet base that sticks to that. Velcro for the MTR 4B V2, the Allen Precision MTR 4B V2, which I carry in this case, and again, I've featured that in other videos. Down below there, where it's at is I've got a poncho type thing and emergency shelter. By the way, this bag is from Communication Outfitters. My friend Joel, KC4WZB, found this at the Dayton Ham Fest some years ago. So I've tried to reach out to this company and have not been successful. So I don't know if they're out of business or just what. So it has a front compartment that is detachable. And in there I have a couple spare batteries for the HT. There's the LiPo battery that powers that MTR 4B. And then emergency water filter. The Sawyer here. You can screw that onto something like a Dasani or smart water bottle and drink from the water you get in the creek, or you can use it, just fill this bag with water from the creek and drink through that filter direct. So, and I'll sometimes carry emergency rations like pork rinds, nuts. So those will go in the bag as well. This bag has a bottom compartment where you can put a few more things like wet wipes and even more food for that matter. So this is my antenna mast. You've seen that featured in other videos as well. There's a compartment up here in the top. And I have various little tool items right here. This is the earbud from Yaesu that works with the FT3DR HT, so you can use that for Vox if you want. Here's a backup HT antenna. If I can get it out of here one-handed. Some of you may recognize this as a signal stuff antenna. They come to you tied in a knot like that in a jiffy pack. Just untie the knot and you've got yourself a really good antenna. Not as effective as this Diamond SRH770S, but very low profile, very flexible, as you can tell. And then I've got a few other little tools in here, hiking tools such as that. And I also have a fire starter. There we go, fire starter. I've got an emergency power source for my to recharge my phone. I've got cable to recharge the phone with. Let's see, there it is. There's the emergency power source to recharge my phone. So things like that. And then this final item over here on the side, that is a poncho. Believe it or not, it's really cheap. It's one of those they give you when you do one of those tours like they do in Charleston, Savannah, St. Augustine, the trolley tour, and they'll give you these rain ponchos if it's raining. That I use because it'll cover the entire backpack and me to keep us dry should it start raining on me on a trail. But I brought this along on the vacation just in case. The world's in disarray right now. It's not so much that I'm a prepper, but just in case. So I would have at least, if I needed it, had CWHF communications capability. All right, and like I said, this little guy goes with me everywhere anyway because he stays in my briefcase. But the other gear is an optional thing, sort of a go bag type setup. All right, so I hope someone found that interesting and helpful. And well, I want to say again, thank you to the Patreon supporters of the channel. Thank you to those who view the videos and like the videos. That helps us out. And please consider subscribing to the channel. If you do, click the notification bell so you won't miss another video. Thanks for watching. 73 from N4H&H.